Martyred reporter. In the history of every nation, there are voices and faces that rise louder than the roar of cannons and strike deeper than the rain of bullets. These are the voices that echo with the cry of conscience and stand as everlasting symbols of bravery. Among such voices was the voice of a young journalist of our country, Abdul Ghaffar Abid. A voice that fell silent on the path of honor and defense of the nation, but never truly died. The life of Abdul Ghaffar Abid. Abdul Ghaffar Abid, son of Rahim Gul and grandson of Dad Gul, was a resident of Firozkul village, in Ahmedabad district of Paktia province, was born in 1373, solar calendar, in his ancestral village, where he opened his eyes to this world. He graduated from the journalism faculty of Paktia University in 1396 and began his official duty as the spokesperson for the National Radio and Television of Paktia Province in 1398. In addition to his role as a spokesperson, Abid had a special talent for reporting and documentary production. He documented real events and conveyed truths to the people through the lens of his camera, becoming a powerful voice of the people. He spoke, besides his native Pashto, fluent Dari and English, and had reached a high level of knowledge and expertise in the practical field of journalism. Abdul Ghaffar Abid was a courageous journalist of Afghanistan's National Radio and Television. He portrayed the realities of the country not for fame, but because he saw it as a sacred duty born of a living conscience. He believed that a journalist's microphone is the sharp sword of a living nation. Each of his reports was a sacred shout of honesty, and every documentary a true image of reality. But who would have known that this voice would fall silent so soon, when Pakistani militias violated Afghanistan's borders in Khost, and broke international laws? Abdul Ghaffar Abid, alongside his colleague Tawab Arman and their driver, left the safe confines of their office and headed to the front lines of war. He went to show the world the true image of national defense and to document the heroic sacrifices of the brave mujahideen with his camera. It is a known fact, without a journalist behind the sound of gunfire, who will tell the untold stories of sacrifice and present them to the world. He documented every moment of the war from Paktia to Khost. The bravery of Afghan mujahideen, soldiers, the people's love, and the sacredness of national sovereignty. But the enemy's ruthless bullets silenced this pure voice right there on the battlefield, wounding both his colleague Tawab Arman and the driver. While Abid was sending a report of his mujahid comrades' victory, Pakistani militias opened fire on him, and this brave son of the homeland ascended to the high rank of martyrdom. In that war-torn and sacred land, a journalist laid down his life. Yet, the voice of his microphone became even more eternal, in the hearts of the nation and its people. Abdul Ghaffar Abid was martyred, but his powerful message remains alive. He proved that the defense of the homeland is not only done with weapons, but also through the pen, the clear voice, and the sacred sense of a living conscience. Anyone can defend their land through their profession, just as Abid did through journalism, never abandoning the path of struggle until he reached the noble rank of martyrdom. He became a forever journalist martyr for the love of his homeland, because he raised his voice for his land and his people, and such a living voice never dies. He became a symbol of truth, honesty, patriotism, and sincerity in the field of journalism. Today, whoever holds a microphone becomes the heir to the undying voice of this passionate patriot. May his soul rest in peace, and may his memory live forever.